that's just about a must on these little pluckers. There ain't no way I want to sit there and flip that switch all day, on and off, on and off. Alright, so today, real quick, I want to upgrade this little plucker we have. It just, a lot of it don't make any sense. You got a switch down here at the bottom. That, most people, if you've used one, you know what I'm talking about. There's a switch at the bottom, which is just crazy to me. Got to flip that switch every time you're finished with a chicken. So we're going to take care of that problem. And we're going to take care, it's not really a problem, but with the water, I'm going to show you real quick what we're going to do with that. So I've got a Y, or a three-way, whatever you want to call it. I got a little 45. You don't have to have this, and you don't have to have this, but I've got it, so I'm using it. So all I'm going to do with this is do it this way. So if you see this, we'll bring our main hose in right here. Now this has got a little valve already, so we want to run this, open and close the valve. Then I don't think this one puts out quite enough water, so I'm going to run another little hose right here with the actual sprayer, so I can run both of these at the same time. So that should take care of our water issue. Now on to our power issue, or the power switch. And so we've got this, that's a reset button, power on button. I think it's junk, but what I picked up, I think this was less than $15. This is a foot pedal switch. Okay, so we click that with our foot, the power comes on. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put this on the end of it. Okay. That will plug in right there. That'll go to our power source, our extension cord. Alright, so here's our power cord. And I'm not going to cut it right here. I want to cut it back here, in case something, maybe this won't work. I've got this, or I may could use this somewhere else. I'm going to splice this and put my new male connector on. We'll hook that up. Alright, so we put our end on, and this actually, I got one that was sealed up. I wanted to make sure we had a seal because of possible water. So all we do now is just our little foot switch. That's going to plug in, so you don't see. And now that's our, there's our regular extension cord. We're going to plug that in. Now we turn our switch on. So the switch on the plucker stays on. So no more bending down, flipping that switch every time. We just take our foot and get off of there. So now let me hook this water up and we'll show it all going at one time. Alright, so you see we got our water, got our line, our Y hooked up. Our other hose, here's our main hose coming from our faucet. It's just going to my sprayer. And actually what I want to do, I've got an old hose that just needs a new end. It's got, had been busted. And I think I'm just going to make one about 6 foot long out of that, just to connect to this, instead of having a, you know, a 50-foot hose rolled out there in the yard. Now I know I got a couple leaks, I'm not worried about that. So we're going to turn this on. Got the little valve. Turn this water on. Got the foot switch. So I'm happy with it, especially with the foot switch. So I mean, if I had to choose one or the other, it'd be that foot switch. Like I said, you can probably do this with all these fittings and the little foot switch, $25, $30 at the most, but it's well worth it. So as you see, there's our little foot switch, and we kind of put it through the wringer. I wanted it to get wet and muddy and see if it would hold up, and it did. Held up just fine. As you see, we got this little piece of board. That'd be the only thing. I'm gonna see if I can actually mount that pedal to the board. I think that'd be the only other thing I would do. But as a whole, man, that's just about a must on these little pluckers. There ain't no way I want to sit there and flip that switch all day, on and off, on and off. So hey, as always, appreciate your time, appreciate you watching. Any criticisms, attaboys, leave them in the comments, and we'll see you next time.